I am very honored to the invitation to join you on the occasion of the 4th anniversary of the City University of Macau. I would like to congratulate the university and all the staff, students, everybody. I would like to make a special thanks to the rector. And now let me join you with talking a small talk about what was suggested, which is the mobility on the era post-pandemic. First of all, I must say that this pandemic is quite a strange thing that we are living. It's something that we are not used to. So, nowadays we are kind of thinking that we were above diseases. So, since we have antibiotics and we are searching for the cancer and everything, so a virus, a very small virus that has been able to stop the world, is something that we would not imagine. However, it happened. And so we are living what we call quite often the new normal. And how will we react on the years to come to this new normal? This is the question. One of the main issues is, let's say we have two problems, which one of these is economic, of course, not only because of the time that we have been closed and that everybody has been at their homes, so we don't produce. Yet at university, students have to learn how to have online courses. And it's not the same thing. We need to talk to each other, we need to embrace each other, we need to share our joys, to share our sorrows, everything. This is how we live. We live in society, so this is quite strange. Then this has a huge impact on economy, and economy is what makes the world move. So it's strange because a lot of business are failing, and a lot of people are having problems with their jobs. So this affects the whole society as well. So not only those families, but also the psychological mood of the society. Then there are other things that will affect us directly, which is, are we going back to the hurry that we were living before? So what is the consequences of this? For instance, am I going to join the University of City University always by video, or will I again travel to China to do it, to Macau to do it? So this is the question, because if we decide that this is the new way, because we don't lose that many time, and we are still always in a hurry, so whatever more time that we have to work, sometimes we use it. What are the consequences, for instance, for flight companies? So, just to mention one of these consequences. So this is a huge problem, because on one way it is very good. So I'm here and I'm talking to you, and I can afterwards see whatever you have done during the session. I can congratulate you and I'm talking. But on the other way, I'm losing the fact that when we travel to another country, we always learn from the culture of other people on other places of the world. So this is quite important. This is how we are building ourselves, how we build ourselves. And then let's go directly to higher education. So, and to the students that we are forming. So, how can we say to a very small upbringing? Of course, this is in the view of the culture we have in Portugal. And we are very family-oriented, affection-oriented. So how do we explain to a very small kid that he can't share his toys, he can't embrace his friends, his small friends, he can't be affected to others, so he can't show his affection. And this will probably have impact when he grows. So the students that we are receiving probably are going to be different. And we have to be prepared to this. And then last year, we suddenly changed for online courses. Of course, we changed very rapidly, and of course, it was not perfect. This year, it is better. But I have noticed that last year, students were very enthusiastic about the fact that they were staying home, they will have free time and so on. And this year they want to come back, and they can't yet. So it is nice that people are starting to realize how important living in society is, that we need each other. So, but in the other way, we have experienced something different, and we are humans, and of course innovation comes from our experience, our day-to-day experience. So this will affect our post-COVID. So how will we go to, for instance, give classes after this? I don't think that we can go back to presential, everything, that we have to make blended, but we have to be aware that they have to talk to each other, to discuss with each other. So there has probably to be another type of classes just for sharing. So, I mean, this has a huge impact, and this will change our lives. This is changing our lives, this will change our lives. And of course, this is the day-to-day life, let's say, in a family or a culture or a country like Portugal or a university. And then we have this global investment that has been done to ensure that we could have a vaccine after 1 year. So this was a cooperation, a transnational cooperation, very important. And I hope this has the opportunity to say to the different governments around the world that we have to invest in innovation and research. This is quite important. The innovation and research and the money that you give to support this development. On the other hand, of course, there is always another issue. So are we going to be able to distribute the vaccine equally around the world? If not, this is a good thing that will enhance the non-equality among peoples. So I think there are a lot of questions that have been raised with this issue that we are, that the pandemic, that we didn't know what it was. Another question is, are we in a way responsible for what happened? This is something that we should be able to think about it. And there are good things, there are bad things, but mainly, and as someone in higher education and that I do some research and so on, mainly we should be aware to see the pros and the contras and take off our results and analyze our results like we do with our research day to day. So this is the main issue. And once again, it has been a pleasure to be here with you. Congratulations on your 4th anniversary. And I would like to join you again next year for the 41. Thank you very much.